Guys, so bodybuilding vlog number 4 or 5, forget, but wanted to talk about a couple changes I made, and one being, which I just got done with, is real slow, steady paced cardio instead of running like I was before, like outside. And so what I'm doing is just basically inclining the treadmill to about like 14. It's pretty much as high as it goes, 14 or 15. And I'm just basically walking for 25 to 30 minutes. And I'm trying that because I noticed that I'm just feeling really run down from the runs, and I think from running, not the actual runs, but I think it was because, you know, I get really pumped up when I run and I'm listening to my favorite music, and I think I keep too fast of a pace to where I'm burning a little too much glycogen, and I'm already really low on glycogen as it is. So I decided to do this. This keeps me at a steady pace. Checking my heart rate, I keep it at about 130. And so I'm giving this a try. I'm going to see if this works better for me. If I feel better, but I also, you know, want to bust out of this plateau too, so I'm trying some new things. I told you guys about the vegetable thing. I'm continuing to do that. Where I'm just eating fruit in the morning, and then I'm eating vegetables throughout the day for my carbs. And I still end up at about like 100 to 130 by the end of the day, but it's all from vegetables. And I know some people believe that you don't have to count vegetables as carbs, but since they're the only ones I'm getting, I'm still, you know, I do believe if you count your macros, then, you know, you might as well count everything, and so I do. So that's just about it. I did see a subscriber question talking about, or asking I should say, about what they should do on a bulk, like kind of go into that in detail. So since I got the time right now, I might as well go over it now. For me, when I approach my bulk, again, now I'm undecided whether I'm gonna try to go on a, you know, bulk where I, you know, pretty much totally lose my cuts, but I'm likely gaining the most amount of muscle that I can, or if I'm going to try to approach it really slow and try to stay as lean as possible, because I like being lean, but I don't like cutting. But what I would basically suggest, it really depends on like your body type and things like that, but a good general rule of thumb is, I made a video to find out how much you have to eat, so go ahead and check that video out. When you find out basically how much you have to eat to maintain your muscle mass, or to maintain everything, period, the way you are now, then you just add 20% to that number. So you take 20% of that number and add on. And that's how I would first approach a bulk, and then monitor your progress from there. And then, you know, if you notice that you're not gaining enough weight or you're gaining too much, then you just make small changes from there. As far as a macro split on a bulk, I'd probably start off with 40% carbs, 30% fat, and 30% protein. And if I notice that I'm not growing enough at first, or I'm feeling like I don't have enough energy through my workouts and stuff, then I might go up to 50% carbs and then maybe lower the fat to 20. But fats are just as important. They're all equally important when it comes to building muscle. So I would do that, and then also, you know, play with the calories a little bit. But that's a good way to start. And if for those of you that don't want to count your macros or count calories and just are trying to, you know, put on some mass but not really go that far into it, then I would just say try and have like 5 to 6 meals. And it's not because you have to have 5 to 6 meals or anything, but since you're not counting, that's going to help you get enough in you. And then when in each meal, make sure you have a solid portion of good carbs. So yams, brown rice, fruit, that type of deal. Have a vegetable with every meal, and have a good lean protein source with every meal. And if you don't want to eat that much meat in a day, then get yourself a whey protein supplement, and that's what they're for. They'll cover that. I have usually 2 of my meals a day are from protein shakes, and then the rest are from usually chicken and salmon. So that's what I would suggest if you don't really want to go that far into it as far as to count things. But I always do suggest it because it really gives you an idea of your progress and allows you to track things and realize what you have to change and what works for you and what doesn't. So I'm home now, so I'll start yapping, but just wanted to let you guys know that stuff for those of you interested, and I will keep you up to date going forward. And I should have a new camera here pretty quick. It's in the works. I know I've said that, but this time it's for real and it's going to be really good, so I'm excited for that. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.